So Lexi, tell me, what did you do this morning? Were you down at the hospital?
Yes.
What did you do down there?
Get an arm poke.
Get an arm poke?
Mm-hmm.
You get those a lot? Do they hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're tough, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We are from Allentown, Pennsylvania. Lexi is our superhero pirate. And then Annie is the fairy tale princess. 2015 was the winter where everybody was sick all the time. We'd had pink eye run through the house twice, but nobody thought anything of that.
Middle of flu season, flu's going around, looks like she has flu, fever, you know.
I took her over to the pediatrician. He said, probably the flu, but if she still has a fever Friday, bring her back. We took her back on Friday because she was still up. And he's like, she could use some lab work and probably some fluids. Why don't you head over to the ER? He knew right then what it was, even though he didn't tell us. We had the weekend to process because they wouldn't do the bone marrow over the weekend. When they did the bone marrow biopsy that following Monday was when the leukemia was confirmed.
That's rough. Things change at that point. Started up some really rough chemo for a couple of months and then got in for the bone marrow transplant.
We ended up in the hospital over Christmas for a month for the induction into the new treatment, and part of the new treatment plan was a bone marrow transplant. I remember the day in the car telling her that she was a 100% match for her sister and she got to help out. I'm like, you get to give Lexi your good cells. Today? No, not today. We gotta wait a little bit. Tomorrow? She couldn't wait to help her sister. You need to stay close to the hospital for a while before they'll release you to actually go back home. So we were staying in the hotel. Unfortunately, it was not so good for her allergies. And it was actually the Ronald McDonald House social worker who had heard of Nick's house and suggested we reach out here to see if they had any openings. And then while we were staying here, it just becomes a second family. It was nice to have other people to talk to. As much as other people can try and understand what you're going through, talking to someone who really gets it is such a major help mentally for dealing with everything. It's nice to get to see her be a kid sometimes. Like when we were staying here, she'd be playing games with other people that were staying here. She's taking all the pillows off the couch, building pillow forts, playing with a box and a blanket and hiding around the house from everybody and just having fun being a kid.
Do you like to save the day?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? How do you try to do that?
Try to beat cancer.